Here we go. Guess who I'm being? Look at me. I am a big blue cat. Where are my fleas? Let's go on an adventure, my friend. Oh, that is easy. Me. Your turn. Hello there. My name is Lucian Flavius, and I'm a squishy little imperial. Science. It's actually uncanny. Thank you, good sir.
Okay, welcome to Adventures in Skyrim 2, 22, with Indigo and Lucian just being entertaining little shits. That was hilarious.
I like it here.
Alright, so we're going to try to do the Blood on the Ice quest line in Windhelm from start to finish. It already kicked off with this dead body that we found right there. She was killed. We talked to all these people. That quest line starts when you get too close to this scene, so that's why I can't show that again, because that one was already in a previous episode. But here's where you go to get it started. You can re-talk to this guard, but what he does is he tells you to go talk to Joloff, who is one of the members of the court in the Palace of the Kings. So let's go do that.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, the fellow who wrote the cookbook.
I've heard about these
These
murders.
are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
There's Aria saying, "It's so big and echoey in here," and then screaming. Took me a while to hear what she was even saying. Okay, so then we have to... What else am I supposed to do with this guy? Why does he still have a marker on his head?
Another quiet day.
I don't know.
Travel safely.
I
It's
think...
dangerous out there.
I'm going to try to speed run this quest line a little bit to see if I can
Yes.
slam it all into one episode. I mean, it's my version of speed run, which is I've already gone the wrong way. But like,
Everything all right?
actually follow what you're supposed to do. So it said, examine the crime scene. Which I'm trying to do. I see all the blood. Okay, so this is where it kind of gets tricky, right? Because it doesn't give you anything to actually do, and the way you examine the crime scene, and it knows if you're doing it right, is you follow this trail of blood. And you check out Serana looking hot. Yeah. And then you keep following the blood. See, and then it gives you what you need to do. You need to gain access to Hedgerum. So you could either click that master lock, or you could go back to, which I could probably do, but the easier thing to do
I don't know if I've mentioned
is to go ask what's his face again. I think. I usually just pick the lock. But I think he gives you the key.
Hey, I know who you are.
You cities.
Shh. Keep it down. You're not very discreet.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Defont up in Randall.
You're not very discreet either.
Word about that got around. Man, Frigga Shattershield's old place, it's been abandoned ever since she was killed. Her mother would have had the key, but that family is cursed, I tell you. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Well, that's bullshit. I thought he gave you the key. Okay, so I guess you have to break in. Which is what I always do anyway.
Yes? I suppose you're here to chastise me about my wine.
Whatever give you that idea? I think there's another way in here, because I think at one time somebody gave me a key. I can't remember who, or when, or why, or how. Look for clues. And then this is kind of cool. You have to find clues in this spooky house. Gross skewer droppings.
All the places in Skyrim one could buy.
Your kind can talk to animals, yes? Could you have a word with my fleas, please? I have asked them to take a day off, but they do not listen to me.
Are you serious? Why don't you
Butcher files.
get a comb and some...
The killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst. See Valoil Gerardo if you spot suspicious behavior.
It's like venison.
There's actually an amulet in here that is easy to miss, but you gotta grab it.
My fleas
Right there.
keep me company when
Don't
I'm
miss it.
alone. They are quite funny when you get to know them. Apparently, I taste good.
And then it says investigate this one. Perfectly was just left here, and the reason it's left here is because this one is suspicious.
No, I do not think so. Anyway, I feel this
Hey, Lucian.
conversation is making you hungry.
Get the hell out of the way.
We should change the subject.
See, because there's a wall behind here. And this is where he does his dirty work. The butcher. And there's lots of stuff you can do, but this is what you mainly have to grab is this journal. And that was the journal part 2. Blood extractor, which of course I'm going to take, because it sounds like Takata would like that. Alright. And then there's more clues upstairs, although I don't think you have to go and look at them. Look at Saran just sitting in the dark like a vampire.
There is a bit of damp over there on that wall.
And Iago always says that, and I never am able to figure out what exactly he's referring to. Because I always... I mean, you can kind of look at this. And obviously that looked like that's where someone hung themselves, right? On that beam. But I don't see any sort of writing in knife. But I'm going to take that. I think that's a mod, because I don't think that's in the normal version of Skyrim. And then this is like in pretty weird shape on the floor, but also nothing else really to speak of in here. So you've done everything that you really need to do in this house in order to move the plot along. Alright, so then you get to the next stage. So if you find Viola on your way to talking to Geoffrey again, but otherwise Geoff will point you in the right direction, and then they've cleaned this up once you get to this point in the quest. It's nice of them. I should say spoil alert, because I am going to walk you all the way to the end of this mystery. There's only one path I can show you. Maybe I don't know, maybe I can get the wrong guy thrown in jail first, and then get the right guy and catch him. I like catching him in the act. It's awesome. So we'll see. You can ask about the clues you just picked up.
I heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Oh, have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to a Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Travel safely. It's dangerous out here.
Okay. So then if you find Viola, she sets you on the red herring path, which, oh, she's right here. Oh, look, they did this on purpose. Good.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years.
So this is...
as long as I can remember.
You can get this guy wrongfully imprisoned.
That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly.
What are you carrying around?
This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you. Try eating an entire kill in one sitting.
So there's three things you could do at this point. You could go see Wolfern directly, which is the best thing to do. You can go to the steward directly, which is the worst thing to do. Or you can go see Calixto.
It doesn't suit you.
I'll leave the choice I choose up to fate. If Calixto's is open, I'll talk to him. Okay.
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
And you ask about the amulet.
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
I'll open the clues, and then you can talk to Jorloff again, right? But you don't sell it. I don't know if I've ever asked him this, because who cares, but let's see.
Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. It gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Alright, see, so it's like all pointing to Wolfrunk, right? So you're like, he must be the killer. Jacques! Right, so then you have, okay, so now you have two choices, right? You can either go straight to Wolfern, or you can go to Jorloff. I mean, it seems obvious to go to Jorloff and with all this evidence and accuse Wolfront, right? Which is the innocent man, but maybe we'll save it and then do it both ways? Because we can watch the guards go and throw Wolfroff in jail. Let's try that, and then maybe we can get the right guy to get him out. Like maybe let's walk it through the full path. Because if you go straight to Wolfront, who's through those doors through there, he'll set you on the right path immediately. But let's save it. I think you can have him wrongfully thrown in jail and then get him out and catch the right killer in the act. Let's try.
Another quiet day, I hope.
So you just go straight to, I believe the killer is Wolfront, and then I think they arrest him.
That's quite an
But he's not the wrong guy. He's not the right guy.
I don't want to believe it. Wolfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the whispers had truth to them. Wolfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
See, and then it says that it's done. And here's a part that I'll just probably speed up because this basically takes forever.
Look how fast he's going to walk to do this. He has to walk all the way to Wurmfront's room. Of course, it's on the other side of the castle. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, good. You're all coming with me. We're kindly going to arrest the butcher. Yes, sir. So it's kind of cool. I mean, to have all of this scripted for the wrong guy. Because then what happens is a lady gets killed the next night.
Trouble? Still here.
And if the followers can get in the way.
Go on ahead.
So. Come on. Go.
Huh?
I mean, are they waiting for me? Oh, I guess they are. Okay. Yeah, see, all my followers probably confuse them, so. Let's get a front row seat.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candleheart Hall and Frigga Shattershield and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and ordering to find the murderer myself.
Those aren't words.
Take your excuses from the bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to come with me.
This isn't over, Goldie.
My followers are probably going to be completely messed up by Serana back there. But are they all going to go out? So then they need to go out.
There's too many people milling around. It's probably confusing. The pathfinding. This is another reason I never do this part.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders, now we've got mercenaries from other markets to develop.
See, get the guards out of the way. I mean, I think they're all trying to get back down here, but it's just a long process just for this part. But I'm showing you the whole thing. Usually just jump straight to catching them in the act.
Because I like catching them in the act. See, so there's Yorf. So he's going back to his post, but he's still escorting him to jail. They're just slowly going through this whole process of taking him all the way to jail. And he's an innocent man, wrongfully accused. I mean, that's kind of what makes it cool. Because you can think you've solved this. It says you've solved it, right?
Need something?
I think that's actually what I did the very first time, because I thought I solved it.
Is he just walking there all by himself at this point? Isn't the guard even? And I considered it solved. I can't remember if then another dead body shows up or not.
You should avoid some of that unwanted gear. I know Cassandra is usually wet. Talk to the end.
Don't call Takata that. She's nice. So I guess he's just maybe going to be released into the barracks on his own recognizance. That's very trusting of them. I hope if I go in there I can get out. He's literally going all the way to jail by himself.
What is he doing here?
I'm watching him imprison himself voluntarily. He's like, oh shit, there he is. I almost got fired.
Inigo.
His name's Inigo. Inigo.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Oh, good.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Plus, I got the most famous quote in Skyrim in this video. Sweet. Alright, so then you can talk to him. And actually, I have the skeleton key. I've never had the skeleton key before. And we can get the real story and then go catch the real killer, I think.
Whatever you heard I can do is probably true.
What?
You already know all that I know.
Huh.
Strength and steel are well.
Well, that's really weird.
Magic is the
Because how do you figure out that you've solved it wrong? Or have you? Is this, maybe you solve it wrong if you do this, because this is the wrong solution. But I also have a skeleton key. What?
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Alright, well, let's go see
I
it.
mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken balls. Been too long since I've had a good man.
Requires key. What good is the skeleton key I got in that quest if I can't unlock? I thought I could unlock every jail cell, but I guess not. Alright, well, maybe that's why I saved it. Because that's actually the wrong solution to this quest. Okay, so here's where I accused Wolfreef. But instead of going there, like Viola says, go talk to him directly. And as you saw from the saved version, where they went and walked, he's way down here. I think I already came in here because I think we picked up, yeah, he had a gemstone, one of the unusual gems, which I think I picked up already. Oh no, we haven't even been in here yet. Well, there's one of the stones of Baron Zaya, so make sure to get that while you're here. I know what they're called now because I'm part of the Thieves Guild. And then let's talk to him about his evidence.
by the gods.
I know, right? Waking you up at 8 o'clock at night. 4 in the afternoon. Jesus, wake up, you drunkie.
Whatever you heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
And you can say, I guess Calixto was wrong.
Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From Elordis of Last Seed until Amidus of Hearthfire, it will happen soon, very soon. Keep watching the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Right, see? So then if you go all the way and do all of that, which is a really something that's not easy to know to do, he gives you enough information to try to capture him, or at least witness it and then follow him.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Wow, twofer. So then what you do is you kill 24 hours and you spend the next few minutes telling all your followers to stand right here because
let us not draw out our visit any longer than is necessary.
it's just as easy for them to mess up the pathfinding of the killer if they get in the way.
Aren't we there yet?
Alright, baby. You are my type.
Sorry, I'm not that easy to get rid of. If you want to run ahead, I won't stop you. But I'll be following.
Yeah, see, I can't get rid of her, but that's alright. She's the least bothering one.
I'll be right here.
Lucian, is that?
What are you looking at?
If I see one more node giving me a dirty look, I'm going to rip off their face and eat it in front of them.
It's not a dirty look. They're devouring you with their eyes.
I'll be right here. I'm
I had expected Isbram was...
Where's Shirley?
bigger.
I haven't seen Shirley forever. She better not have died back there with my armor.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
That's concerning that Shirley isn't here. Because she has my awesome sword and my awesome armor. Oh yeah, and I don't want her to be dead. Let's not forget that. Alright, so then, get to like 9:30. I can't remember what time it triggers. See this lady right here, I think is who gets killed. I don't think he saw me, did he? Nope, here he comes. I think. Yep. I don't think there's any way you can save her though. Because I tried. The minute he drew his knife, I tried.
Someone there?
Take that, I just decapitated the butcher. How ironic. Fucking awesome. Okay, so anyway, it's Calixio Kakaram or whatever. And then you get his key. And sure, all the other shit he's carrying too. Plus I want to kick his head around. Oh, that's what you call just desserts. It's what you call poetic justice. That's what you call getting ahead in the world. Alright, so then you go talk to Giraffe in the morning. So you have to wait for morning because he's sleeping. Let's see. Then you go look at the poor dead body and you weren't able to do anything because if you try to save her, I like the way you die. I mean, okay. And then you get all your...
To occupy my mind while I wait.
Hello there, teacher.
It's Dovah.
I'll be right behind you.
Jeez, even Lucian can't remember my name. But he's remarkably close.
Yes, let us go.
We heading out?
I like when you use that word.
Let's get going.
They're all standing there like
Shouldn't we
robots.
keep moving? I really want to get back home.
Almost as if they're robots.
Let's go.
Yes?
I'm a little
How can I help?
I'm concerned that I lost Shirley. I hope she
Go
didn't
on.
die in
I'll
that
follow.
fight in the woods. 'Cause I really need to go get my sword back.
Another quiet day.
I was pretty sure she's set to essential, isn't she? I would be upset if Shirley died. almost as upset I was that that naked blonde chick died in that particular position.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthor. Mages in a burial crypt? No
Look,
good.
Calixo Cream.
Ismir's beard. The man was always a bit hard, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend.
I'm right.
I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Well, if they were cordial with me sooner, I could have saved that poor lady's life. What do you think about that? So, but you actually get like more experience for solving it the real way. Plus, then you go to his house. Although he doesn't have much of value in here. And you can rob him as blind as you want, but there's not a huge amount of things. I don't think there's anything. Oh, yeah, this is of value. You want this. And you want that. I don't think there's anything back here, I don't think. But then he has this chest up here. There's not a huge amount of really great things in it, but just this extra journal. Yay. So then you could read that if you want. But then that's the real solution to blood on ice. And then you take a bow, which I don't know how to do. So I'll just blow a horn instead. Not to toot my own horn, but that's how you solve it. What is that? Is that something good? No. Jesus. Stop tooting your own horn. We know. You solved the mystery the proper way. You're really, really smart. Alright, so on that note, dump.